Courtney, I love you. Oh, wait. Courtney, I love you. That was the most amazing pie I've ever got. Thank you. Okay. So let's go over Herbalife here. And I am recording this. So Herbalife, Him Cribbit trading plan. I think the stock is going to rally, okay? I want to make sure I get a good risk versus reward setup. So let's look at the Him Cribbit trading plan for Herbalife. Historical movement over the last 8 quarters. Over the last 8 quarters, up 6.2%, down 19.9%, up 7%, down 6.9%, up 5.7%, up 13.3%, up 10.1%, and then down 3.4%. Okay? The implied movement is at the money straddle, $4.40. That is currently the 40 straddle. Currently the 40 straddle. We have to put Chico in here because someone just sold a bunch of puts in Chico. Is implying a 10.9% move in Herbalife. Measured move target is going to be the 40 straddle. Okay, we just talked about this. 410. Upside and a downside measured move target. Upside measured move target 40 plus $4.40. 44.40. Downside measure move targets 40 minus 440 puts the stock at 35.60. I think there's an icon put in the stock, which means if this stock gets too low, icon goes out and buys more of it, okay? So I think it's going to head higher. Let's look at a chart in Herbalife. Look at that candle. Wow. So let me get rid of some of these lines. Let's get some fib levels in here. Can it go back up to 44? It got up to 45 on Friday. It has a huge short interest. The short interest could get squeezed. This is a very difficult one on a chart, so I always want to make sure that I get a good reward to risk setup, a risk to reward setup, okay? High to low. Now we're up at around the 2/3 level. I think we can get back up to Friday's high. However, I want to make sure I get a good reward to risk setup. So I'm going to be looking at out of the money call spreads, basing it on the measured move target. Measured move target in Herbalife is $44, okay? So I want to buy an out of the money call spread. Maybe a $2 out of the money call spread in the weeklies. How about the 42.44 call spread, 60 cents? 60 cents to make 140. How about if I rolled it up to the 41.43? 41.43 is around 67 cents. How about the 41.43 bull call spread? I don't want to do call flies. I think the short interest, if the stock goes higher, similar to Netflix, it could just lightning bolt higher. So how about the 42.45? 42.45 looks like a good setup to me. If I can get in a half a buck, okay? So I want to buy the 42, sell the 45s. Buy the 42s, sell the 45s in Herbalife for earnings. So I want to buy the 42s, sell the 44s. Sorry, 42.44 call spread. This is a bull call spread. If I can get into it around 50 cents, I think this is a good risk versus reward setup, a reward to risk setup. 50 cents, how about 55 cents? I'm willing to pay 55 cents for this. Okay, this is going to give me 3-1 on my money if I'm right. If I am right, it'll give me 3-1, which is always a good reward to risk. And I'm in this trade, and I'm filled at 55 cents. Okay, 3-1 reward to risk setup. I think this sets up for a very nice trade in Herbalife to the long side. So in Herbalife, I bought the Feb weekly 42, 44 bull call spread for 50 cents. 55, sorry. My risk is $55 per one lot. My reward is going to be 145. 3-1 reward versus risk. 3-1 reward versus risk. So I'm in this. So my trade in Herbalife, and I did get filled on this trade on the sell-off in the stock, is buying. Oh, Courtney, thank you. That thing was amazing. I already had 2 pieces, and I want to eat the whole pie. Buying the February weekly 42, 44 bull call spread for 55 cents. On this trade, I am buying the 42s to sell the 44s. So buying the 42s, sell the 44 calls. Courtney sent me a key lime pie from Joe Stone Crab. Risk on this trade is $55 per 1 lot. My reward on this trade is $145 per 1 lot. My time period is February weekly. My goal, measure move target to the upside. Okay, so my goal is it gets to the measure move target to the upside, which is that $44 level. Okay, if I'm wrong, if this stock gets smoked, I'm actually going to look to buy something on a longer term time period. Okay, I'm in this trade at 55 cents in Herbalife. Am I risking my whole book? No, everything is a percentage of my book. And this trade is a percentage of my book. So I bought the Herbalife Feb weekly 42, 44 bull call spread for 55 cents. Okay. I'm in this trade. And I'm going to save this for you guys as well. So this is 2/19/2013 HLF Him Cribbet trading plan. Does anybody have any questions about Herbalife? 3-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, 3-to-1 reward to risk. So now I'm on 5 new trades. So I'm in this trade in Herbalife. There's the trade. Okay. And we have one more trade I'm going to look at. I'm going to put Herbalife in down here. HLF. So TX moving higher after I try to sell put spreads. Herbalife pretty much unchanged. WLT 40 puts being bought. WLT 40 puts being bought. 1x2 put. Oh, they're buying the 40 puts versus selling March 35 puts. Interesting. Not taking a trade in WLT. Papers buying puts. Could be possibly against a long stock position. Humana, April 50 puts. That could be against a long stock. I'm not taking a trade in it. Humana puts could be against a long stock. I'm not taking a trade in it. I repeat, I'm not taking a trade in this. So next trade for earnings is going to be in the last trade of the day for earnings is going to be MGM, and I know I'm going to be playing that to the bear side. So MGM, Him Cribbet trading plan on earnings. The stock has moved up, down 2.6, up 7.5, down 4.6, down 3, down 5.8, down 3.1, up 10.3, and down 3. Common trend. The stock has sold off 6 of 8 quarters on earnings. Stock has sold off 6 of 8 quarters on earnings. Let's look at the 13 straddle. 13 at the money call, 13 at the money put is 73 cents. So they're implying a 5.7% move on earnings. So the 13 straddle Just talked about 73 cents. Stock has been underperforming the stock market. Okay. So upside measure move target 13 plus 73 cents is 1373. Downside measure move target 13 minus 73. 12.27. How does the chart look? Chart looks bullish. Recent pullback. The stock has been selling off on earnings. Looks pretty weak right now. So I want to sell a bear call spread. Okay. MGM. Where's my boy Pension Partners on Twitter talking about a correction?
Then Bob wrote, worst call is Mr. White at Topeka, Apple $1,100 last year. Now his Feng Shui 888 revision. Mushu pork.
So MGM. I'm going to look at selling the 12-13 bear call spread.
At CNBC closing bell. And put them in English or something. When we come back, we're coming back with that closing countdown as we head toward the close.
So I'm looking at, ooh, there's a bunch of call spreads.
And where in the world is Phil LeBeau, you ask? He's nearly complete with his
So I'm going to look to sell. Well, I can buy a put spread. It's the same thing as...
Is he talking on the phone while he's driving? Is there a cop in Connecticut that needs to know about this? I know he can't hear me because he's talking on the phone right now. He'll get to his destination sometime.
So I want to sell the 12-13 call spread. I want to sell the 12-13 bear call spread. Okay? I'm offer this right now at 60 cents. So I want to sell the 12-13 bear call spread in MGM. I'm offering it right now at 60 cents. I have not got filled. So I'm offering the MGM 12-13 bear call spread for 60 cents. So my trade is selling the 12-13 bear call spread for 60 cents. I have not got filled on this trade yet. I'm not going to lower it. So this is selling the Feb weekly 12 calls and buying the 13 calls. My risk on this trade would be $40 per one lot. My reward on this trade, the most I can ever make, is what I sell it for, $60. February weekly, and the target is under $12. Okay, I have not got filled on this trade. I am offering the MGM February 12-13 bear call spread for 60 cents, and I'm not filled yet. I'm not going to lower my offer. I do not get filled. I don't get filled. So this is the Feb weeklies. Correct. This is the Feb weeklies in MGM. Offering a bear call spread. Risking 40 to make 60. Okay. I am not in this trade yet. Let me put this in here. So a lot of trades I didn't get filled on. 4 earnings. I only have 2 trades. Is that right? I was going to go back to those neighbor calls and see if I want to get in any neighbor calls before the bell. I did not get filled in MGM. MGM. Oh, neighbors. I'm going to try to bid some of these for 73 cents. Looking to buy the neighbors. Looking at buying the neighbors March 18 calls for 73 cents. Looking to buy the Neighbors. March 18 calls for 73 cents. I have not got filled on the spread yet. Trying to buy Neighbors. March 18s for 13 cents. I have not got filled yet. I don't like to chase these trades, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Does anybody have any questions about any earnings trades? Does anybody have any questions about any earnings trades? So Cena, I want to go lower. Ooh, CTL is getting a little bit of a pop back here. Did not get filled in TEX, so I'm going to take that one off in a second. Spoos on the high of the day. On American B short. Yeah, CTL I might take off 2/3 at a 1/3 profit. CTL, you know, I'm long these March 35s. They went down to 40. Now they're 45. Dell, I do not think will move at all on earnings. So does anybody have any questions about any of these trades or any of the trading today? If I went into my notes, I have 5 new trades today. So not a whole lot of new trades. I have a Herbalife long for earnings. I didn't get filled in Neighbors. And I have a Cena short. So 1 long, 1 short for earnings. I was going to look to see where those CBS calls are. CBS calls. 2 minutes left in the bell. 2 minutes left in the bell. CBS. Talked about 40,000 upside calls being bought. The June 40 calls. June 50 calls. Sorry, the June 50 calls in CBS. Charlie Boy Sam. Those are 85.90. I do not have a position on in CBS right now. 2,000 of the weekly WFC puts being bought for 9 cents. WFC. Weight Watchers spiking higher here. S&P on the high of the day. All right, that's all. Closing bell. Thanks, guys. We'll run it back tomorrow. Hopefully got some good earnings trades. Not filled in TEX. Not filled in Neighbors. Not filled in MGM. Oh, that sucks. Such is life. All right, thanks, guys. We'll run it back.